بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Dear brothers and sisters, we're having a huge problem in understanding how to deal with each other, specifically when it comes to relationships, husband and wife. So I've received some complaints and I've been dealing with some cases in my counseling of so-called spousal abuse. Now, of course, when we talk about this issue, it comes from a Western perspective. And the Westerners, these groups that are supposedly protecting the rights of people, are usually blaming Islam, saying that Muslim men are abusing their wives, they're beating them because Islam is teaching them to do that. Let's just lay it down to rest first and foremost that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given men the responsibility to take care of their families and to discipline their families. Righteous men, people who fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, people who know that anything they do will be held accountable against them or will be for them if they do something right. So Islam doesn't condone this abuse and this bashing, teeth in and punching faces and breaking ribs as we see in the so-called modern free world. Okay? And people are trying to point the fingers at Islam, but yet when they look and you can analyze and look at statistics of abuse, spousal abuse, from both men to women and women to men, in the non-Muslim society, in the so-called free societies where everyone has the right to do whatever they want to, and you will find the staggering numbers and the reality of it. The truth is that yes, a man is allowed to discipline his family, a righteous man, a man who fears Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not someone who loses their temper. And that's the issue with abuse and people just breaking things, losing their mind, not being able to control. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put certain steps, certain procedures, even when it comes to a father or a parent scolding their children, or even when it comes to disagreements or problems. It's not that you just lose your temper, because that's the fulcrum or the beginning of abuse. No control, anger, just lashing out. Sadly, a lot of our brothers and sisters, because sisters also abuse men, and I have the stories and I have the numbers and I have the actual, facts. But yes, men are the ones who usually do more. And this is so sad because they're supposed to be رجال قوامون على النساء, to take care of these women. These men are not those righteous men who pray, who fast all the time, who fear Allah in open and in close. No, these are not those men. These are those men, sadly, who go to the clubs. These are those men who are cheating on their wives. These are these men who can't even wake up for Fajr, who can't pray. These are the men who show an image of Islam, yet inside they're rotten. And then they have the audacity in the name of Islam or in the name of masculinity, I'm a real man, to take it on these women, because they themselves fall short in providing the rights. They themselves fall short of being a real man. They themselves fall short, and they feel that in their mind. And sometimes their wives will call them on that you're not doing this, you're not doing that. And then they just lash out. They lose control. That's the beginning of abuse. Losing control, not being able to control yourself, your anger. And then they start bashing teeth, bashing faces, breaking ribs, kicking, and so on. This is a shame. You're not the real man. People are saying to me, brother, you're making the Muslim alpha man course. Is this alpha behavior? This is nothing to do with alpha behavior. A Muslim alpha, man. A Muslim alpha man is a provider of safety, a provider of love, mercy, compassion, strength, yes, as well, and authority and accountability, yes, at times. But not an abuser, not a person who loses control. The Muslim alpha man is about gaining control, is about controlling yourself, your nafs. And these guys are no real men. These guys are nothing to do, far away. I condemn such behavior. I condemn such people who talk like this and who do these kind of things. Okay? Punching someone's teeth out. How dare you? Who do you think you are, bro? You think you're tough because you're a man? That's the only way you can show your masculinity and your strength? By pushing and fighting and with a woman? Allahu Akbar. Honestly, sometimes I feel like, subhanallah, if you really want to show your masculinity, come on, man, step up in this ummah and do something. not bash your wife's teeth or your girlfriend's teeth. She's calling you because you've been going to the bar. She's calling you out because you're not praying. You're dating her, by the way, committing zina. And then when she says, hey, let's stop, let's do this, let's do something wrong, right? Let's commit. You start bashing her teeth in the name of Islam. Oh, Islam allows me to do that. You're crazy, bro. A'udhu billah, astaghfirullah, ittaqillah, akhi. Fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You want to be a real man. Let's go to the ring, bro. Come to the gym, to the mat. You're in the States, I can recommend some brothers who can straighten you out. If you're in the UK, I can recommend some brothers who can straighten you out, bro. If you really want to show. If you're in Malaysia, come, bro. Come. I have myself. We got Ustaz Salman, we got Sheikh Tariq. Come to the mat, bro. Come and roll and see what happens. If you really want to show your masculinity, you're gonna bash your wife's feet and her teeth in, bro? Thinking that you're a man, I'm a strong man. SubhanAllah, it's a shame. It's a shame on you. It's a shame on anyone who does this by losing their control, taking it out, knowing how bad they are, knowing how far away from Islam they are, and daring to use this and say that, I'm a man, I'm gonna show you, woman, what's up. You're a coward. You're a coward. You're not a Muslim man. You're a coward. Okay? You should be ashamed of yourself. And people need to talk about this thing. People need to raise. You want to be a real man? Come out, man. Let's go. You want to take your masculinity, you have some extra testosterone in there. That's the problem. Our society doesn't allow us to express ourselves. We are stuck in the house. We are stuck in places, in jobs, in systems that we don't like. And people lash out. People lose their temper. I'm not justifying it. Wallahi, no. I'm condemning and I'm inviting others to condemn. But Islam tells us the truth. Islam does give a righteous man the ability to discipline his family. But this is about control. Everything in Islam is about control. Nothing in Islam is about losing control. It's all misinterpreted. But yes, we are responsible and we are accountable to all those men who are weak. Message me, bro. Message me if you want to be a real man. Come take my Muslim Alpha Man course. Let's see what you're going to do. Come to the ring, bro. Put gloves on. Put some mouth guards on. Let's go at it. If you really, that's how we take it out with the brothers, man. We take out some of our strength and some of our extra testosterone and adrenaline out by showing some manly love. Let's do it. But shame on you. You're in the bar, you're in the club, you're doing drugs, you're drinking alcohol, you're with hookers, you're going to prostitutes, you're going to massage places, and then you have the guts when your wife says you're wrong to punch her in the face, not once, 10 times, to kick her while she falls on the floor. Shame. And shame on us if we don't start teaching our men how to be real men. If we don't start teaching people what it means, what Islam is. And shame on those who are misinterpreting and reinterpreting Islam because they're scared. The tafsir has to be reinterpreted because everyone's pushing and pressuring. No, we know what Islam is. We don't shy away from the Quran, the Sunnah, the interpretation of our Salaf, the Sahaba, and so on. No, we don't shy away from that because we believe this is the cure for this thing. The West has not been able to solve this abuse issue. They have not been able to do it. Why? Because they don't have the medicine. The medicine is Islam. But we Muslims are shy. We're scared because every time people blame us for all these ills of society that take place because people lose control. People cannot control themselves. Of course they cannot control themselves if they don't have a connection with their Lord, if they don't have the truth. So, brothers and sisters, let's understand this. O men of the Ummah, wake up and take responsibility. Wake up and be a real man if you want to be a real man. And again, if you have some extra energy and want to take it out, Bismillah, man. Just message me. Just message me, bro. We'll do it nicely. No problem. You can sign a contract just for fun. So you can see how it feels, bro. But shame on you. Shame on you if you do that. Shame on you. Okay? Go and read your Quran, bro. Go and look at the example of the Prophet ﷺ. I'm not misinterpreting anything. I'm not reinterpreting Surah Nisa. No, I believe in this 100%. The official tafsir, the correct interpretation of Sahaba, which is about control, about responsibility, accountability, authority, but accountability in front of your Lord. You know yourself who you are inside. How dare you show this image? And then when people call you on it, you lash out. People look at us. What kind of example do we show? What kind of man are you? What woman do you think will come back to you and love you and open up to you after you've done this? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us. We need to to address this issue. Education. We need to teach our children, our boys, from when they're young, what it means to be a real man. Forget about Messi, Ronaldo, and all these fake, Justice League. Go back to the Sahaba, the Prophet ﷺ. These are the real men. Hamza, Ali. These are the people, man. These are our models. لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ. This is our role model. This is the one who interprets the verse of the Quran, not so and so, not this government or that person or that organization. No, the Prophet ﷺ. If we want to solve these issues, the ills of society, we need to do it now, and Islam is the solution. Barakallahu feekum. May Allah bless all of you and forgive all of us and give us hidayah and strength to come back to the Quran and the Sunnah and the understanding of the Sahaba. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.